Milford Memories. Summer Festival wraps up today, and Fox News' Camille Mary joins us live now with a final preview. Hey, Camille, what do you have for us this segment here?
Well, we don't have beer, we don't have candy, we don't have music. We have, ta-da, art, which is a big part of Milford Memories. Here to talk about this art here is the artist Lee Brunson. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Talk about this art. What is it called? What's your inspiration?
The artist form is called intarsia. It is basically a mosaic of different pieces of wood put together to form a photograph or a picture. My inspiration is just doing as three-dimensional as I can get things and making things as gorgeous as I can.
You've been doing this for 6 years.
Yes.
But this is actually your first art fair.
Yes, it is. I did a craft fair a couple years ago, and it inspired me to want to do more.
So how is the art fair going? Today's the final day.
Fantastic for the last 2 days. Lots of great people. Sales have been decent. I have no complaints. I'm having a blast.
Good, good. And just, I think we've been talking, we're talking to you off camera, my photographer and I. We were just fascinated by the way that it is three-dimensional. I mean, the images just pop out at you. Specifically, my photographer can show this covered bridge right here. I mean, it's not, you can't tell as much on camera, but when you look at it in person, it really...
The idea is to make it three-dimensional and make it not to be a flat piece of wood so that it has depth. And that's my goal in every piece I make, is give it as much depth as I possibly can.
And this dragon, for example, did this thing like that?
That dragon took me about 84 hours. It probably has, I believe, 12 different kinds of wood in it. There's no stain or paint or added color of any kind. It's just the color of the wood to get
just the color of the wood and everything you have carved.
I call it painting with wood.
Wow. And you have been, you have a long history. This is not what you do by trade.
No,
this is your hobby.
This is a hobby.
But you did woodworking when you were a kid, right?
Yes. I started woodworking very young, back probably junior high school.
But it was not nearly as sophisticated.
No, it was not.
This.
No. This is something I picked up about 6 years ago and started on. It's like nothing I've ever done before, and I've had a blast with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's really fun to look at and to just see what the inspiration that goes into some of these pieces. Where can we find your art? If we can't come to Milford Memories today, where can people find your art?
I have my website, which is wood-artistry.com. You can contact me through there, and I do a lot of special orders, a lot of special requests. And if you don't see something you like, send me an email. I'll try to help you out.
And it's Lee Brunson. You're in Walled Lake.
Yes.
Real quick before we go, if we can talk about these dogs, because you can personalize, right? So
to an extent, I can personalize for markings and stuff like that. I've done that many times already.
So if someone has a dog with a mark over its eyebrow or mark by its chin, you could do that.
I can do most of that. Yes.
Yeah. So what a great personalized gift for someone to have.
They're awesome gifts.
Yeah, to have a woodworking three-dimensional of whoever your furry best friend is.
I've done that for several people, and in fact, a friend of mine had made his dog about 6 months before the dog was past for old age, and he cherishes it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we are impressed. I know that the organizers picked you up, but we both, Marty and I, really like your art.
Thank you.
I think you'll do. I'm glad you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You love it. I can tell the passion talking to you. I think that's great. So right now, the last final day of Milford Memories, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.